guest is a musical icon, responsible for so many amazing tunes that we know and love.
It's just the beginning, it's not the end. Things will never be the same again if you wanna be my lover.
That's right, member of the Spice Girls, aka Sporty Spice, now turned judge on The Voice Australia. Please welcome to the show, Melanie C.
Hey!
Good morning. Welcome back to Australia.
Thank you so much. It's great to be back.
Oh God, you're going to be a resident. You're just going to be a local at the end of this.
I saw you down here on the weekend over the Grand Prix. Did you enjoy your time in Melbourne?
Oh my goodness, I love Melbourne. There's something about Melbourne. It feels a little bit more like England.
Yeah, a bit
I don't know,
London-y.
the energy and what a weekend to go. The weather was crazy, but the race was super.
The weather was great.
Well,
Oh, were you there in a poncho, Melanie? Or
I avoided the poncho, but there was lots of brollies being blown about.
right?
Melanie's also been at the footy, the
Oh,
AFL.
yes.
Oh,
I
yes.
bumped into you,
You
Melanie,
guys
at
have
the,
history.
the Sydney match, which kicked off the AFL season. Did you have fun? Did you love our great game?
I absolutely loved it. It was my first game, unsurprisingly, but it won't be my last.
Yeah, it's fun, the old AFL, isn't it? You've swanned into town at a good
Swanned
time.
in. I like what you
go
did there.
Swans. I also saw you DJing at Marmont at Crown after the Grand Prix on Sunday. That party looked fun. Was it wild?
My goodness. Yeah, like when I got there, things were just kicking off, but as the night progressed, it got pretty wild.
What's on the set list at a Melanie C DJ gig?
Oh, do you know what? We mix it up, but I have a lot of fun using like Spice Girls songs, but mixing them in. There's some great
Oh, that's
remixes
cool.
out there, but I also love doing mashups. So sometimes I'll play, a little bit of Wannabe, but we'll kind of mix it into a little bit of Nirvana and give it like yeah.
And do you still go by Sporty Spice? Because you still look very sporty. When I saw you DJing the
glam.
other night, I was
Look
like,
at
you are so fit. You look like you haven't aged a day. How have you done that?
Thank you very much. I work with some great professionals. You know what? I do love keeping fit. And I don't think I'll ever stop, really. I think as you get older, you need to lean into that a little bit more. But it's great, because we're so much more aware, aren't we, of like nutrition and what's good for us fitness-wise. And being here in Australia, it's perfect. This outdoor lifestyle really suits me.
I love that you still embrace the Spice Girls because so often you see like people who are in bands and then they move on to their solo career and they want to park it and they don't want any cross-pollination. But you obviously still happily embrace that Spice Girls era, which, by the way, was just my entire childhood. Like I'm having a bit of a freak out that we're having this conversation right now because I dressed up as you and your girlfriends so many times in my childhood.
Yeah, it's amazing, and I think, for all young artists, I think if you're lucky enough to be in a band that is successful and then you move on to other things, you do want to distance yourself for a little while. And then you realise if you don't embrace where you come from, especially, the Spice Girls, it's such an incredible legacy that now I'm just obviously so proud and always like to have a nod to Sporty Spice and the rest of the gang.
Does the world have enough girl groups these days? I don't think they do.
It's K-pop are the big girl
Yeah.
bands these days.
Yeah, it's a time, isn't it, music? Because, like you say, the K-pop is big, but other than that, we haven't got the boy and girl bands that we're used to traditionally, like the 80s, 90s, and noughties. There's not really any out there.
Are we due for one? We should
We're
do one
due.
of those shows again where you do
Absolutely.
the auditions and put one together.
Well,
that's
speaking
what
of reality,
Melanie's doing. So
yeah. What kind of judge are you, Melanie, on The Voice Australia, do you think?
Do you know what? I don't want to sound like I don't want to use a swear word on the air, but I don't want to sound like a div, as we would say in English.
Gotcha. Yep.
I want to be authentic. TV isn't my natural place of work, and I have to just be true to who I am. So I just try to be kind and honest, and really reach out and try and mentor the people that I think I can really help.
You know what? Australia's going to love you with that attitude. Just like, you're not trying to be some showy TV person. Just want to get on there and be real. Hey, Melanie, you're a mum as well. Just the one child?
I do. I have one. She's enough.
Damn it, I got three. I was going to see if you wanted one of them. Is she got the singing gene?
Do you know what? She can sing. She's very musical, but she doesn't want to.
Right.
And probably for the best. She's so talented in so many ways. But yeah, performing isn't her thing.
Yeah, right.
Are you still mates with the other Spice Girls? Do you guys have like get-togethers, like girls' night out?
Yeah, we do, you know. I mean, sometimes we don't see each other as often as we'd like, but always in touch, always chatting about things and and partying when we can.
Oh, my God. You imagine if
So
you were on that
good.
group chat?
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. Oh
That
my
WhatsApp.
gosh. How fun.
Melody, I reckon you'd be kicking Lauren out after 10 minutes. Just pump the brakes, Dale. That's 9 messages in a
Lauren,
minute.
you said you used to dress up as the Spice Girls, you and your girlfriends. Which
I was
Spice Girl were you?
never good enough at sport to be sporty. I was always posh, and my friend Elise was always Sporty Spice.
Okay.
Always. It was in demand playing Sporty Spice, though, in the girls' dress-up group.
I like that.
Hey, you're here for 2 months and then heading home?
Yes, I'll be back to the UK. I'm just putting the finishing touches to a new album, actually.
Oh, great.
So, yeah, working on some of that here in Australia, which is really exciting. I've found some new inspo while I've been here. So hopefully you'll be hearing some new music before the end of the year.
Are you
Any,
using Australian producers? We're seeing a lot of musicians come out to Australia and use Australian producers.
Or any
as well.
collabs
Yeah.
with Australian artists?
I've done a bit of time in the studio with Dom Dollar, who I
Ah, epic.
kind of found myself. There's a lot of Australia in my life currently, and I'm loving it.
So good.
Mate,
well,
you
we
you
love
seem like
having
an
you
Aussie.
here.
It's great.
I agree. And you know what? It is one of those things they say never meet your heroes because they always disappoint, but that is not the case here. We will happily adopt you any day of the week.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Melanie C, she is here for The Voice Australia. It is coming to 7 and 7 Plus later in the year. Australia is going to bloody love you. Thanks so much for your time this morning.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.